welcome to Failcraft Cast. I'm Hammy. This is a Hearthstone 2-minute deck guide, and we're going to be doing a new player introduction to Mech Shaman, a new deck type that's come up a bit with Goblins Vs Gnomes. So we're going to do this in 2 minutes, and without further ado, we start now. Mech Shaman. Well, there's always been a mid-range Shaman that revolves around getting control of the board in the early game and then swinging with big chunky minions in the mid to mid-late game, finishing the game before we reach late game, hence the mid-range Shaman piece. How do Mechs help this out? Well, Mechs have got some nice early game and early to mid-game pushing ability, and also the Shaman's edition, primarily Powermace is what we should look at. Give him a random friendly mech +2/+2. Getting that onto Mechs early in the game and then using Powermace as a card to help control the board means that Shamans can grab control with Mechs in the early to early mid game if Powermace is out, controlling the table and giving that buff effect to a good effect. So what do we have? We've got in the early game Earth Shocks for control. You can drop one of these in terms of your deck. Rock Biters, these combo well with one of the finishers of this deck, Alakir the Windlord. I've actually swapped out Alakir and gone for a Doomhammer here because I don't have an Alakir. But you can combine Rock Biter with Alakir, Rock Biter with Doomhammer in my case, for a big late game finish due to the Wind Fury and similar effects. Noitron secures the table in the early game. Flame Tongue Totem gives buff to all of your Shaman's totems, but also all of the other minions that you can get down and helps you make good trades. The Whirling Zap-O-Matic, if you can throw it down and keep it down, potentially combining it with Rock Biter or similar to be swinging for large amounts of damage. 6 damage if it stays on the table, 12 if it's combined with a Rock Biter, for example. Powermace, as we've discussed, control the table with it. Also make sure that you get the random mech effect to good effect. Feral Spirit for some control of the table. Hexes to get rid of nasty enemy minions. Lightning Storm secures the table for you against rushes. Golem helps you continue pressure in the early to mid game and make good trades. One Argus helps you solidify the table against rush if you need. Pilot Shredder and Healbot both give you a heal and a target for your Powermace buff. Azure Jake anchors you into the mid game, gives you spell damage and card draw, particularly if you need to do some big AoE with Lightning Storm. Harrison Jones is here as a tech card against the weapon decks that are prevalent in the current December 2014 meta, both warriors and hunters and similar, lots of weapons fly around. Loteb secures the table, File Around Elementals are a good swing into the mid-late game, and Boom here is your finisher, but you can swap him out. That is our 2-minute summary of Mech Shaman. So if you would like to see this deck in action along with some ladder games being played, click the link you can see in the left. We'll go into the cards in more detail and strategy, as well as playing some games. Subscribe. If you hit that link on the right, you can grab some more 2-minute deck guides, as well as longer Hearthstone half-hour guides, more fun Hearthstone, and general Blizzard videos, gaming fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Hammy. If you're live, don't go away. Please stay for our next guide and longer Hearthstone half-hour. If you are watching on YouTube, come join us, twitch.tv/FailcraftCast. We go live Monday through Friday on the schedule that you can see just here. We are also on youtube.com/FailcraftCasts. Hit a sub there, let us know what you think, like and comment below if you think we should do more of these. Anything we can improve, do let me know. Last but not least, do come join us on Twitter @FailcraftCasts. Thank you very much for tuning in, and take it easy.